All right, this is Dad's Not Duds podcast, episode number 2. So, welcome.
Big time.
This is a good friend of mine. His name is Leon Cherry. The introduction for Leon is we've known each other for,
Don't say it.
dude, I don't even know. How old are we? 35?
35.
20 years.
Yeah,
20 years.
we are old. Officially old to say that out loud.
It's infuriating, but you know what? We're going to thrive. Um, Me and Leon met at a water park.
Yeah.
We
Lifeguard training.
lifeguards many years ago. Best lifeguards.
Yeah.
Uh, we've done quite a bit since then. We have spent multiple years trying to get in the same city
We're close.
through college and life.
Yeah.
Leon, what do you do now?
I sell boats. Yeah. At Lake of the Ozarks.
Okay.
I've been in boating for about 5 years now and kind of bounced around the country. A little unlucky with boating, but now I've landed home. So it's been great. Lake of the Ozarks is a busy, busy place. And boating is it's one of the capitals of the world, I think.
Okay. How long you been in boating?
5 years.
Okay. What did you do before you?
A lot.
Yeah, me too.
I have done a lot of jobs.
Okay. What'd you go to school for?
Uh, Park, sport, and recreation administration is my degree.
And have you used that at all?
Yeah, I sell recreational vehicles.
That doesn't count. Okay. So you went to school at Missouri State.
I did, yeah.
All right. And you went for whatever that was, park, sporting, recreation.
Sport, park, and rec administration, however you want to put them together.
Sure. All right. Graduated
2015, 2016. Great
nice
question.
10-ish years or so.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I did a few victory laps.
But catch up with yeah.
Yeah, bad, but
What'd you do right after school?
I actually got a job with the Durham Bulls in Raleigh, North Carolina, or
Okay.
Durham, North Carolina. So if you ever seen the movie Bull Durham,
Yep.
that is exactly who I worked for.
Okay.
So did that right out of college and was selling tickets to fans.
Didn't like that.
It was cool, but then I realized you can't live off a minimum wage on your own.
Yeah.
It makes it real tough.
Especially in Durham, North Carolina.
Makes it real tough. Craigslist was a real thing. Grabbed a Craigslist roommate. Uh, Split my rent in half, which is great. But yeah, did an interview process with Craigslist roommates, and there's plenty of stories to go with that. So
What? Actually, I remember that. I remember you talking about that.
yeah, there was one guy that you're like, hey,
Thinks this
I
is
should.
not a good idea.
Then you Google him, you're like, oh, yeah, got it.
Here's the reason he's here.
Right.
Okay. So you did that. You sold tickets. How long did you do that?
I did it for I think.
Well, you worked with several different baseball associations.
So I had an internship in college, like my senior year with the Iowa Cubs
Okay, yeah.
in Des Moines. So I guess technically that's my first job out of college was an internship with the Iowa Cubs and
Yep.
s- a lot of work was doing stadium operations, but to get your foot in the door into the baseball world. And yeah, and then I immediately realized it wasn't going to be a full time job and applied to all over the country of where I wanted to go and any sport you could think of definitely has my application somewhere.
Yep.
The Durham Bulls was the only place to call. Like,
So
hey,
to Durham we go.
well, I thought so, and then I drove all the way out there from Springfield, Missouri. I got halfway there, and they're like, "Hey, make sure you know it's for business professional." Me not owning a
Not
suit in my entire life, I had a button up in jeans and said, "Screw it." And I was the only one in a blue button down and jeans, and everybody else was in business professional, suit and tie, like blouse, all of it.
Okay.
And I was the only one they picked.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay, back up,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's 2 different things. I thought you were gonna go the other way with this. I know the end of this story.
Yeah.
Wha How did that happen?
Uh,
Where did you go in this process from, "I'm the only person here that's in jeans,"
yeah.
to, "I'm the only person getting hired"?
Well, there was only one position available,
Mhm.
and I was the one to get it out of 50.
Oh, you showed up in blue jeans.
Yeah. No, I was not professionally prepared for an interview because it was really my first interview in the real world.
Yeah.
So, me coming from a small town, I didn't really know much about much. Figured, hey, just look nice and be yourself, and hopefully everything else works
We'll
out.
figure it out.
So, yeah, one of the more intimidating. Yeah, I can vividly remember you walk into the club area in the second level and you look around and yeah, you're definitely the black duck in the entire room. And yeah, so we get split up into groups. You had to pitch a theme night for
Mhm.
baseball, like in between innings, whatever the theme night could be. I picked a nurse appreciation. My mother's a nurse, so I was like
Oh, easy.
thinking on the fly, like, what could we do? We could do, scrub caps, all that stuff, so on and so forth, and
Yeah, witty.
loved it. They ended up doing a nurse night and did scrubs like that year, which was super cool. And I was definitely a part of planning it. I mean, really, you just put a Durham Bull logo on it and call it good. So, but yeah, no, drove all the way out there. Drove, what was it,
A
to
long
Durham?
ways.
Oh man, 18 hours.
Mhm.
Yeah, 18 hours. I thankfully had a friend out there to stay halfway in between in Knoxville, so I actually stayed with one of my friends out there. Um, Drove the rest of the way in the morning, did the interview at night, drove back because, I'm broke. I had 400 bucks in my bank account, I'm
Yeah.
sure. So, uh,
And all of your possessions as well.
yeah, it was really just a backpack full of stuff is all I owned at that point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, then they called me and said, "Hey, you have a job."
Took it.
Blown away. Yeah, $15 an hour, count me in. So
Oh, yeah.
no, plus commission,
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
which turns out that just wasn't
Wasn't
gonna
very good.
pay the bills if you're gonna live on your own,
Like,
so
but you made it work.
ah, temporarily, yeah, and
Okay.
then sold a suite to a staffing company, and they said I sounded really good on the phone, and if I ever wanted a job, then give them a call, and so, of course, you're in this dilemma of life of, like,
How do I make
am
money?
I gonna put chicken or shrimp in this ramen noodle? So, yeah, so I gave him a call, and I'm like, "Hey, like, I don't really know much really about anything." So, like, "Well, you sound good over the phone. We'd love to at least interview you for maybe an open account manager position
Sure.
for an IT company,
I'll
startup."
give it a whirl.
Yeah, and, yeah, it was for a startup IT company, so, like, "Alright, the interview is this date. You have 2 days to prep for it. See what you can figure out."
Mhm.
They're like, "If you get it, we will offer you a job with more money, better benefits." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Me being a competitive person, count me in.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, of course, I go in and for some reason, I guess I'm good at interviewing and, crushed the interview. That company offered me a job. And so then the staffing company that I ultimately worked for, like, "Okay, well, we wanna hire you because if you were able to figure that out in such a" You're good, take it.
Yeah.
You're good, take it.
I'm not gonna take it.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah. So that's exactly how I ended up getting into the corporate world, and making $40,000 a year was insane for me, plus commission
Yeah.
at a as 22 years old.
Alright.
It was silly.
Where'd you go after that?
I worked there for 2 years, and then after that, I actually took a job managing a Lifetime Fitness pool in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Gosh, I forgot about that.
Ve
That's right, dude, I
very
forgot about that.
very short-lived, though,
Yeah, that's right.
like, incredibly short-lived, not on the road.
Yeah. Sometimes you get into stuff, you realize, "This kinda sucks,
Yeah,
this is not what I thought,
yeah.
I'm gonna use my skills other way." Yeah, I get it, I've done that.
Who knew my recreation degree was gonna come in handy and realize, wow,
It's not what I wanna do.
working 24 hours a day is
Yeah,
not actually what you wanna do, so
right. Through Okay, so you go from Durham Bulls to staffing
yeah,
to Lifetime
yeah.
to what?
Managing the Springfield City Pools for an
Gosh,
for
dude, I forgot about that
for a
too.
summer. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. So I managed all 8 city pools in Springfield like, for the entirety of a summer
Yeah.
and realized, boy,
I don't wanna be in recreation at all.
leaving my job in the hands of 16 to
I do remember
19-year-olds
this.
that
Yeah.
just never showed up to work. I mean,
Yes.
that's a lie, some of them did. So, like,
Not all of them are bad.
not all of them are bad,
Yeah, I get it, though. I get it.
but managing people in general and that many people, like,
Yeah.
I had a staff of 80.
What'd you do after that?
After that, great question. Trying to
Let me
think.
think.
I did a lot of
What did I
jobs.
do?
Um, oh my god, I moved back to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
I moved back to Minneapolis for staffing. This is, like, 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved back to Minneapolis, worked for Modus.
That's right.
I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but whatever.
It's fine.
And COVID happened,
Mm.
and in Minnesota, like,
Yeah, well,
not the greatest place to be, but,
during COVID, yeah.
yeah, worked for Modus for I think it was, like, 8 months, and, I actually left that job because I was like, "Hey, I'm good. This isn't working for me. Staffing just isn't it. The corporate world, not my
Mhm.
cup of tea. Wearing a suit and tie to interview people over the phone, like, made no sense to me."
Pass.
Yeah, hard pass. Money was cool, but that just wasn't me. And then I ultimately got a job selling adventure vans in Kansas City.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Loved that job. So great. Uh, yeah, it was awesome. That like, I would go back to that job tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. They
Se
would probably gladly have you now that you
Yeah,
have advanced your sales skills. They
yeah,
would be like, "Yeah, please."
yeah. I mean, I sell luxury vehicles now still.
Yeah.
But no, like, yeah, you'd send an email, they'd book a time on your calendar, you basically build a van with them, and then they give you a deposit, and then they wait 13 to 18 months, depending on how long it built.
Ah!
And then you
That's a
got
long sales cycle.
right, but then you got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1,000 a van.
Oh, man.
It was not enough.
That was not enough. Yeah.
Less than 1% of what those vans cost.
No. Okay, there's your kicker.
Yeah, so, I was there for a year, asked
Okay.
for more money, or at least a phone stipend or any healthcare benefits. Like, there
Yep.
was no benefits, small company, like,
Yeah, they're trying to figure it
unbelievable
out.
company to work for. Everybody there was awesome,
Yeah.
but
Just tough. You're at the stage of life
yeah, I was like
you needed a little bit more.
I'm like, "Hey, there's no 401k here, there's no nothing,"
Yeah.
and
I'm trying to plan
so
my future here.
right, and so then around that time is whenever I would always go to the lake on the weekend because I was,
Right.
like, working remote and being on Tail Rock Lake in Missouri, like, everybody knows about it.
Mhm.
It was incredible where you're just, like, hanging out and doing everything that people do on the lake, and you're meeting people, and one of the guys we tied up with was he had it, he was very wealthy, and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna start a boat dealership. I want you to sell boats for me." And that's ultimately how I got into boats was in 2021.
Yeah.
And he ran that company in the ground.
And we moved on.
And, yeah, I did boat shows for Tigan ATX, which is who I was selling
Yeah.
at, like, the Ozarks the first time, and
Yep.
yeah.
You've been with some pretty notable
Yeah, company.
companies in the boat world.
Looking back at it, yeah, or
Dude,
looking at
big
it,
ones.
yeah, like, Tigan ATX are awesome,
And Mastercraft.
and Mastercraft working for the factory.
Yeah. That's the part where I'm like, "You figured it out."
I wouldn't say figured it out, but, like, I have a pretty good pulse on the boat, like, the surf boat world for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you think from your transition, being someone who has also had multiple jobs,
no.
and
Would
careers?
love to hear your background. And if you could remember your elevator job.
Yeah. Being from someone who's had multiple jobs, what do you think for you was the triggering point that you could share with somebody else that says, "Okay, here is when," and not necessarily, like, figured it out,
Yeah,
but, like, "Here's when it clicked to me that I knew, oh, this is what I'm good at."
right.
When was that? Because 'Cause you're in sales this whole time, right?
Yeah.
You're in ticket sales, you're in staffing, that's essentially
All you're
sales.
you're selling people.
It's all sales, but, like,
Yeah.
when did you figure it out of, like, that was the thing?
Of, like, boats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm love boats. I love being on the water. The people I think I connect with the most.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most relationship-based sales there is. Like, staffing, of course, like, you have this interview with somebody, and understand their background, but
Yeah.
you put them in a company and you never see them again
Right.
until they're ready to go into a different contract.
Mhm.
Whereas boating, like, man, it is so rewarding because I have the ability to go out with these families and teach them how to use their boat and how to surf and how to drop the rope. And like we at the dealership I'm at now, like we spend 2 hours with them
Yep.
just so that way they're comfortable. Because
Mhm.
like a V drive Mastercraft is way different to drive than an outboard engine or an IO that comes from the back of a Cobalt, Four Winds, these other run.
Right. And I
Um,
have no idea what you just said.
r- so
Sure.
imagine your prop, which is the propeller that spins that makes your boat go.
Sure.
Okay, so an outboard engine is the engine you can see on the back of a boat.
Got it.
Got it? You can manipulate and turn that however you want. Pretty simple.
Sure.
Okay. On a V drive
Easy.
or a surf boat, the prop stays where it's at. Like it does not, you don't have the ability to move it back and forth. The only way you can kind of turn it is with the rudder. But with the prop wash going backwards, the boat is only going to turn one way. So
This is why you just get in with a sales guy. He knows the technicals, he
yeah.
knows the boat, and he also knows how to sell it. So,
Yeah.
here you go.
And like we want to teach people, right? Like one of the more rewarding things, which is hopefully what we're able to do with you and your family this summer, is get on the water and like really surf
Yeah.
and really get your kids to, like
Yeah.
go out, either go out with you or go out with me, and like we
Right.
let go of the rope and they have that feeling, and like I get goosebumps just thinking about it
Yeah.
because it's literally one of the more rewarding things. So to go all the way back to that
Mhm.
answer, it's like I feel like a coach more than I do sales. Like
Yeah.
it's yeah, there's a grind. There's the winter where people don't want to buy
Yeah.
boats, but man, whenever you finally get to spend hours essentially with this family, like it's the most rewarding thing in the world.
Mhm.
And I think that's where that switch of selling just a product to really just selling a family on like these memories that they're gonna make is
Mhm.
literally you're changing someone's life for a lifetime. Like they're never gonna forget the time where like, hey, remember when we went to the lake? Yeah, they were in a boat that I sold them. Now, like, I don't think about that. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't go over to them
I did this for you.
like, hey, Shane, remember the time
Yeah.
that I sold you this boat? Like, I know you guys were out on it like 10 years ago. No, like that's kind of made that switch for me where it's like that relationship base of like customers. I call them customers, but like we're almost to the point like
So you have a lot of friends that you've sold boats to at
yeah,
this point.
yeah, and like we're in the middle of May right now, like recording this, and Memorial Day weekends in 2 weeks. Like
Yep.
I have already got my phone blown up with people saying, "Hey, we're going to be at the lake. Do you want to come out, go surf, and have a burger and a drink? And do you want to come out with us?" Like it's like those are relationships that will last a lifetime. It's like being able to go out with people that you, mm, I guess, sold to. So
Yeah.
I mean, not but yes, I mean it happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, that's essentially made that switch for me where it's a positive impact on everybody.
Mhm.
I mean, sure, financially, like
Yes.
not great for them, great for me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, probably it depends on how you look at money.
Y
They probably think it's a great idea.
it's yeah.
I'm not a big boat guy myself, but,
Yeah.
you know, I I think it's pretty cool though because there's just thinking back, like, I was with you through all of this stuff, but at the same time, it was like listening back to that now, like
It's wild.
10 to 12 years later,
Yeah.
is very weird to look back and be like, these are pivotal points that, like, you look at it in hindsight is always 2020, of course, but you're like, I didn't wear a suit to this thing.
Yeah.
I was the only one, but somehow because of the way that I performed and I spoke and I represented myself,
Yeah.
I was chosen.
Wild.
There's some particulars there
Yeah.
that I think people could resonate with. I think that like there's a lot that people need to know about themselves, but not just like, okay, yeah, I'm good at this, but having the confidence to like exude that.
Yeah.
And I think with you, like it's evident. Like, you're very good at talking to people. You're very relational
Yeah.
and you're very good with like closing that gap from somebody that's maybe not that way.
Yeah.
You do a very good job of that,
Appreciate that.
which resonates really well to sales,
Yeah. No, like,
but you figured that out.
yeah.
There's just, there's something to be said about knowing what you're good at, what your strengths are, where your weaknesses are held.
Yeah. I got them. That's for sure.
And I know this podcast is supposed to be about, like, dads and,
Yeah.
like, how we align ourselves with family and work, but I do think there is something everybody has that can be relayed to
Yeah.
other working men. Here's how you get better.
Yeah.
If there's one piece of advice that you could say, here is what has worked for me, try it. What would you say?
Just be you. Um, I mean, all of my jobs, I've moved to different places, right?
Mhm.
Like
All over.
they weren't moving in the same city.
Right.
Every job that I took was
Across the country.
I mean, I right now I am at the point where I can put everything in my truck and go.
Yeah.
Legitimately everything I own. But the advice that I think I would give to somebody is be you and be confidently, unapologetically you. There's a lot of people in this world and there's only one you.
Yeah.
And I found a pretty good way to just be me and treating literally, the golden rule, treat everybody the way you want to be treated.
Yep.
But like, yeah, that was the thing. Like all the way back to Durham, North Carolina. Like I knew I wasn't gonna have the win the best dress award. I've never done that. Uh, I just needed to be myself.
Yeah.
Like we're working in baseball and I was just like, yeah, let's have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a fun job
Right.
and you should enjoy what you do. And right now I have a really great job.
And you enjoy what you do.
Love what I do. Yeah. I
Easy.
and I'm really cocky about it.
Yeah.
It's weird because like I'm not a cocky person if you ever get to know me, which you kind of do.
Yeah.
But like that's the one thing for sure where I'm just like, yeah, I know
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing and
I don't know if I'd call that cocky. I think there's a confidence level there.
yeah,
I mean, and you can get cocky if you wanna, like, put yourself up against somebody else, sure, but you don't do that.
no,
There's a difference between being very confident in what you do and knowing, like, "Hey, I know this one side, I know the other side,
yeah,
I know what you're gonna ask.
yeah,
Like, I know this."
yeah,
I think there's a difference between confidence and cocky there, and
yeah,
I think you do a good job because 'cause you're just not a cocky person. But, like, I do think there is something to be said about being very confident in what you do,
yeah,
and
goes a long way.
I think you put that well.
Yeah, I appreciate that.